Yeah, I think enough of the brass beast here. Seeing how that we're getting a lot of spies here, let's go ahead and switch under the Hulong heater. Alright, so Hulong heater, you have to be very careful whenever you like activate this thing, because when you consistently are revved up, it activates these rings of fire around you. However, when it's constantly activated, it uses up your ammunition. So you have to be very careful when using this. So like only do it when you're actually attacking and not just waiting for an enemy.
Thank you, Doctor.
What the? There were stuffs. Yeah, this is like a very laid back sort of game here. Nothing like very fancy schmancy going on. And I'm just like, wow, I saved his life. But I need to get the hell out of Dodge. Because I need ammo. But yeah, Heavy can be a very devastating class when it all comes down to your positioning, as well as if you have a medic, then it's even more deadly. What else have I haven't covered? Well, there's the Dokeless bar, which I'm not going to use. Which, it's a consumable, just like the sandwich and the steak. But the thing is that you can reuse it as much as you want, although it only heals you for a little bit. But if you're at max health, it adds 50 plus more health to your max for a certain amount of time. So in that sense, it's pretty useless. Honestly, there's kind of like some better health options, really. Because the power of the sandwich is like way too good. See, Angie, I don't need your dispenser, but I could use your ammo though. Oh, nice ice sculpture.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Yeah, this is almost about to... What? Yeah, the whole concept of like this Hulong heater is just there to somewhat try to protect you from spies. But even then, you're not really protected from spies, because spies, or anyone in general, can actually jump over your rings of flame and not get revealed at all. But in that case, I did reveal them.
Mission ends in 30
Yeah, this
seconds.
game's kind of being like a little bit schmaltzy here. Yeah, I definitely say that a new map is in order when we're done with this. Yep, trying to hop out of that sniper's line of sight, and that was an evil crit. Excuse me while I eat in the open. Alright guys, welcome back, and here we're on to another map. This here is PLR, Pipeline, standing for Payload Race. And the objective of Payload Race is that you need to push your cart to the end before the other team does. And right now, that Heavy wants to get me. But I'm prepared. He disappeared. Where did he go? Over there apparently, and he got sliced. His head got sliced off, I think. He's like, wait, he peeked his head out. Oh, no scout. Oh no. Oh, the Spencer died. Oh geez, I don't know what to sure about the situation here, because we got, like, both cards are like dead end at each other, so I wouldn't know if I would have to go and try and stealth this. It's not really my place to do that. All I can really do is just like defend this. Anyway, the other two weapons that I want to still yet to discuss. This here's the Holiday Punch. Stop that. I do check my back, sir. I say that and then I get killed. One moment I've turned my back again. And he was able to dodge my bullets. And yet, I've finally met someone who outsmart bullets. So anyway, the Holiday Punch, this here is pretty much just a weapon just to have to mess around with. Because what you do is that when you hit somebody in the back, or when you do a crit, which by the way, if you do a crit, there's no damage. So if you do a crit on them, or if you hit them in the back, they just do a laughing animation. Yep, like the whole laughing taunt sort of a deal. Oh, good reveal. Yeah, once they're doing the laughing animation, you're free to kill them, like, right away. And no one was watching my back. That Demo Knight was right there, wasn't he? He could have watched me. Nah, he's off just being the king of Shiznit Mountain. And Shiznit Mountain happens to be right where that card is. And he's gonna cap it. Come on, king of Shiznit Mountain. Cap it! Cap it for us! No. He almost got it. Oh god. Yep. Oh, they're almost starting to push it. That's nice. Yes, Angie, can I help you? Here. I'm sorry, that was evil crits. I shouldn't be alive for that. I don't wonder where our team is. If I know this place... Yeah, why did you equip the Gru? No, he has Blood Sauger. Yes, baby, come on! Yeah! Dancey time! Da, 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 da. Yeah, the one time where I'm not usually supposed to sneak around, and I did, and we win. Well, that was great. Well, I really wouldn't know about trying to demonstrate the Holiday Punch, though. Well, I might as well go ahead and talk about the other unlock here real quick. So this here is the Warrior Spirit. Now, this is the melee item that you're supposed to have it paired up with the Buffalo Steak Sandwich. On account of, it does a lot more damage. 30% more damage. But you have less max health. It's kind of like a... I don't know, if you don't like having to lose your health or something like that, I guess that's fine. I mean, you're a pretty tanky guy anyway, so... It's up to you, I guess. Even though Heavy is not really meant to, like, do a lot of melee stuff to begin with. Your minigun does a lot of damage enough as it is. And you got a space helmet. Hey there, sir.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Hey, you want to play?
5, 4, 3,
Oh, come on, King.
1.
One, two, three. Yaw! Wait, not yaw. It's da. I get it, my language is wrong. Woo. I like how there's just 3 of us heavies. Foolish fool, we don't have a medic. I wish I could play medic right now. Om-noms time. Good stuff. Alright, now that we covered all the weapons, let's talk about class versus classes time. So, Heavy versus Scout. It's kind of like a hit and miss on like who counters who, because for one thing, the Scout has the speed and his double jump to use as for his advantage. He'll attempt to double jump around you, just move around in general, trying to dodge your shots, just circle strafe, jump over you, all that sort of nonsense. And mostly the Scout will try to go after you, just out of an ambush, sort of a deal. But really, once you like get him like locked up into a corner or something like that, keep a steady aim, then you'll be able to take care of him. Just remember, like, if you're caught out of revving up, then he'll be able to peck you apart pretty easily. There is the Tasha, however, like I used before, to slow down the scout if that's going to be a problem, but really, default minigun should be just fine. Alright, now, against a soldier, most of the time at medium range, you're going to outdamage the soldier. But, however, the soldier will try to abuse, like, cover or use higher ground in order to peck you apart. So, I really wouldn't know how to stop him, so to speak. I guess pretty much the best advice I can give you is just to suppress fire. Yeah, he's telling me to go. I gotta get the medic first. He's first to go. Silly scout. And that was an evil crit. Get rid of that sticky trap. Alright. Engine needs to die. Although he's not within range. Yeah, most of the time you'll get soldier at medium range. But if he abuses cover and high ground, then it'll get a bit more difficult. Alright, now against the Pyro. You're the king of close range, so you're gonna out-damage him no matter what. So, the only time that the Pyro will ever get you is that if he ambushes you, like out of when you're not revved up, pretty much. And he also follows it up with like something like the Extinguisher or whatever melee he's using. So keep that in mind. And probably another thing he'll try to disorient you with your aiming is trying to air blast you, but still, you'll outdamage him. Alright, so against the Demo will probably try to stay out of your range most of the time just because his grenades have like no fall-off damage when it does like contact damage on you. Yeah, it's getting hectic up here. So yeah, he'll do burst damage from like long range since there's no fall off, so best I can say is just try to suppress fire and try to close the gap on him. Also, if he's a Demo Knight... Anyway, heavy versus heavy. Really all I can say about that is that it's like the same department like soldier versus soldier, is that it all comes down to who fires first, if you have a medic, what comes to the best position, and whatever kind of like minigun that you have. So that's it for that. Now against an engineer, what are you guys doing? Actually, we haven't tried the upper path yet. We can probably get a better push if we do this. Although, oh, engineer, how'd you get up there? We gotta help him out. Wait, that's not the GRU. Thank you. Here, hang on. Get some health. Okay, that works. Oh, shit. Well, at least the NG's dead. But yeah, anyway, against an engineer, by himself, of course, he's gonna die, but when it comes to taking down the sentry, he's not so potent when taking down a sentry when like from long range. But typically the strategy you want to do for taking down a sentry is like, what I should have done there if I knew that sentry was there, is try to get the drop on the sentry, and you'll be able to like out-damage it pretty quickly. Sure, it'll take some damage, but you'll be able to take care of that sentry really quickly. Oh shit! Wow. No, Pyro, don't die. I'm sorry, Demo, I'm not gonna let you have that. Here, take this. Okay, pretty clear up here. I'll be able to initiate the path. Oh, poor Scout. So anyway, there's that sentry up down there. I'm guessing it's still there. Yep. Alright, hold on. We almost got an Uber here, so we'll be able to do something about it. Alright, here we go. Yep, that would be the case of taking down a sentry right there. Just do something like that. Alright, now we can go ahead and push up. So in most cases when paired up with an Uber and trying to get the drop on it like that, that typically works. You can do it by yourself, but you'll take damage that way. Alright, so Heavy versus Medic. By himself, of course, is going to die, but when in a group, you'll have to try and prioritize to attack the Medic first before attacking his patient. In most cases, it's like another Heavy Medic pair, so, you know, when you cut off its healing, then it's pretty much easy pickings right there. Alright. So, Heavy versus Sniper. Okay, so this here is where pretty much what the Heavy comes down to with disadvantages. He is definitely a very hot pickings for the Sniper, like to... Because you have a big juicy head, big dang body, you'll be able to be easily spot. You're a threat, so it's obvious that you're a big, huge threat, or high priority target. So odds of him, like you trying to close in on a Sniper, trying to deal with him somehow, the odds are pretty slim. All I can say is just to try to avoid his shot somehow, which is to understand where he's positioned, try to take side routes. Just as soon as he said spy, I got stabbed. So yeah, I guess in order to try to minimize that sort of deal with the Sniper, try using like the Gru or the Fist of Steel in order to try to traverse open areas safer, I guess. And of course, lastly goes to the Spy. Just like in that case right now, I wasn't watching my back. So, you know, slow, beefy guy, high damage, he definitely wants to kill me. So, best ways to try to, like, take care of him is to, you know, be generally aware of your surroundings. But Spy will pretty much just hop right in and try to take care of you if you're really preoccupied with the enemy, which happens a lot. The Spy will try to do that to his advantage. Which, I'm guessing that Spy's going to do it... Oh, I guess there's no Spy here. What? Ow. So yeah, it is pretty important for you to check your back very frequently just to make sure that Spy doesn't really like go after you as much. So it's pretty tough when you're like within the heat of the moment. You know, I'm not going to make use of the Holiday Punch. Let me get the Gru out. There's also the Hulong Heater, like I said, in order to like try to deteriorate from spies from backstabbing you, but smart spies will try to jump over the ring and then get you. Oh, you almost got him. And this entire time that medic was up here. But that's okay, he's dead. Whoa! Medic's dead somehow. I think. Oh, now he's dead. Hey, Scout! Stop it. Okay, that sniper's trying to do something. Yeah. Yeah, he was way over there. Yeah, this is going to be hard to push the cart up this way. Yeah, there you go. Come on, combat engines, go.
The bomb has almost reached the final terminus.
No, it's still going up. Oh god, we're gonna lose. Oh man, that makes me a sad heavy. Oh well. Alright, that concludes this segment for the heavy. So I definitely say, if you're like the kind of guy who likes to lead the charge in dealing high damage as well, pretty much like that, I'd say go ahead and give this class a shot. And with that, I shall see you next time for the next class. Take care, everyone.